Hi guys, and welcome back to The Mind of a Writer. Today we're going to be talking about villains, which is a big pet peeve for me. Not even a pet peeve actually, it's just something that really bugs me when it is done so wrong in so many books. Now of course this does tend to apply to fantasy books, but it can be applied in any type of writing, because most books tend to have a villain figure. I personally believe that you don't need a villain in a book, but a lot of people tend to use them, and I think you especially don't need a Dark Lord. But yeah, as usual, got my notes I'm afraid, and so let's begin. First of all, the big thing that really gets to me with villains is when they think of themselves as evil. This makes no sense. The villain should never think themselves evil, ever. Full stop. You know, who thinks they're evil? Yes, they're doing some morally grey things. Yes, they are doing some evil things. But they shouldn't think it's evil. They should believe that they are doing the right things for themselves. If they're running around thinking themselves evil, then they are insane. They're not villainous. Okay, it's a completely different thing. And if they're not insane, they need to have a good reason why they think they're evil. Another thing is, give them a brain. You know, they are the arch nemesis for a reason. There must be a reason they are the villain that someone is trying to pull down. Otherwise, why would people bother? You know, if they haven't earned the title of villain, why should anybody bother? Because a lot of the time the hero always tends to be the really smart one and outwits this evil villain in one move. It shouldn't happen like that. The villain should be smart, and the villain should outwit your hero several times. Another big thing is, heroes in a lot of stories find all these powerful objects that are there to defeat the villain, blah blah blah. Have the villain have some of their own, and have the villain use them. And use them against the hero and have it work. A lot of the times villains find objects, but they can't use them because they're not pure of heart or whatever. Have them use the object if you're going to have that sort of object in your story, which I hate, but that's just my personal taste. Another thing I'd say is blur the lines between good and evil. Have a morally grey story, or if you're going to have good and evil, yes, your hero will look at your villains and think they are evil. But shouldn't your villain also look at your hero and think your hero is evil? It shouldn't just be, oh, he's all that's good in this world, I must put a stop to him. It should be, I am right, he is wrong, and I'm going to crush him.